good morning, afternoon or evening, depending on what time you're watching this, or indeed whereabouts in the world you are. I'm MoD, this is Euro Truck Simulator 2. I'm just going to rest it real quick, have a look at some quick jobs, because time is of the essence of late. MoD doesn't have much time, fortunately. He's got stuff to do today, so he thought it would be a good idea if he at least gave you something to watch, guys, because, you know, MoD loves you. MoD loves you all very much. Dresden, no. Ostrava, no. The idea is I just want to pick up a job now, and then we'll continue at Osnabrück, no. Gdansk, nah. I want to pick up a job now, and then we'll finish it off next episode. Grimsby, really? Again? Glasgow. No, don't want to go Glasgow. What the hell is that anyway? A Trace... I can't even pronounce that. Trace sign? Meh. Anyway. What do we actually have here? Well, that one gets us slightly closer to Debrecen, so we'll go for that one. Yeah, you're only going to get a 10-minute gate today, guys. I love you all and everything, but I do have to get on with real life stuff. For example, today is the finale of the British Grand Prix of the FIA F1 World Championship 2014. It's Lewis Hamilton 17 points ahead of Nico Rosberg. It should be a good scrap towards the end of the race, hopefully. I'm in Europe. I'm in Europe. I'm in Europe. I go the wrong way around the roundabout. I'm in Europe, not in England. I'm in Europe. Europe. There we go. We got it now. You can still a bit of the UK for a while, can't you? I still haven't got it into my head. So we're driving on the right. Aha! I've got past you. Okay. Take the job. Taking the job. Ding, nicely done. We'll screenshot that. It's actually quite reminiscent of the first episode, actually. Because I used to do trailer for that one, if I remember rightly. Anyway, continuing on. So yeah, today is the finale of the F1 Drivers' Championship. The Constructors has already sorted in favour of Mercedes. So Lewis Hamilton has a 17-point lead. Oh shit. 17-point lead ahead of Nico Rosberg. Which is cool. Very cool. Anyway, I kept you all hanging for a few days. My game of the year is a game that brings a big smile to my face, huge amounts of fun and joy, lots of smashing and bashing and flying around, and the best bit is you can do it with your mates as well. That's right, the winner of my Game of the Year 2014 is next car game Wreckfest. I thought about it for a couple of days after I made the last recording, and it actually turned out to be quite an easy decision in the end, because Project Nimbus, I love it to bits. It's a great game. It's pretty. It's still a work in progress actually, but it's so quite refined and polished already. But it's only single player. And that's what sold it for me with Wreckfest. I can play with my mates, as I'm sure you may have seen from a couple of the videos in the past. It's a lot of fun. Both appeal to me in many, many ways, but the fact that Wreckfest has the multiplayer option just swings it for me completely. No ifs, no buts, no maybes. Wreckfest is my game of the year 2014. Thank you very much. Thank you. And congratulations to Bugbear. I'm sure this means absolutely nothing to you whatsoever, but hey, I like it. I like your game. In car-related news, we may have found a game to replace F1 2014. It's called Project Cars. Locke's been experimenting with it, and he's encouraged Squirrel to acquire it and start experimenting with it too. The handling is good. They actually crash, there's damage. And if you go off the circuit, I learnt this morning, if you go off the circuit, they don't artificially slow you down by making you jam on your brakes. You just lose your lap time. Which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Honestly, the way it should be. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Oh yeah, and apparently skinning the cars, redoing deliveries is easy as hell fuck. So that's something else I'm looking forward to, because I would really like to make my own custom livery at some point. But the 2013 and 2014 cars are too complicated for me to even contemplate this. Because, you know, as I may have cried about many times in the past, I don't have much time available to me. I'm a busy person, I am. So with that in mind, you know, if it's anything I could do to help me live my life a little bit quicker, then by all means. And by quicker, I don't mean wishing my life away, I mean cramming more into it. When you've been through what I've been through, and you've wasted enough of your life as it is, you want to just get back on with living, you know? And if completing some of this stuff now enables me to get back to doing my living, as it were, because after all, this YouTubing is a good hobby for me. I do enjoy it. But I have to be honest at the same time, thinking of YouTube, I've been talking to this with Murtai a bit. But I'll save that for another episode. But getting back to the original point, I've completely forgotten what was going on about. Shit. Living life, enjoying it to the max. I have a social life, I have a full-time job, and I juggle YouTube with it as well. It's all about time management, I've learned. Time management. So all these guys that say, oh, I struggle to do one video a day, and they're full-time YouTubers, I think, how the fuck do you struggle? I can do 2 videos a day, and I do a bit more editing than you as well, you lazy bastards. Hell, I even have an intro in some of my stuff. Oh well, what can you do? Apart from wait for this moron to put his fucking foot down. Come on. I've got limited time in this episode. I want to get as far as I can before the end of it. Put your foot down. Put your fucking foot down. Foot down. Foot down. Foot down. Come on. Fine, I'm going to have to overtake you on the inside, aren't I, you dickhead? In car news, my car has been booked into the garage for Monday for repairs. They're saying that it's the... I can't remember if I spoke about this in the last episode, I do apologise. Oh, you jackass! I overtake him and he put his foot back down. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? That reminds me, Saturday I slept in, I was late for work, so I was borrowing Mum's car, I floor it. I'm going everywhere as fast as I can within the limit, honest. There's this one guy going about 20 miles an hour in front of me. So, okay, no one around, overtake him. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, no one's going to fucking do me for overtaking him at 20 miles an hour. Put my foot back down, off we go. Next thing you know, he's flashing his white lights, he's effing his blinding, and fuck me, how fast did you go? Considering he was pootling at 50, the dickhead. But yeah, he flashes his lights and everything, and suddenly puts his foot down. He must have gone at least 60 miles an hour to overtake me, and then slow back down to 20. I'm like, what was the point in that? Yes, I admit I was a bit of a douche for overtaking you and being in a bit of a rush, being impatient anyway, but did he really feel the need to overtake me and then slow back down to 20? What a wazzock. Some people have got some fucking issues in their head. He could have just stayed going 20, but no. He had to overtake, he had to be in front. I was just trying to get to work. But yes, my car, garage, Monday, tomorrow, fixedness, hopefully. Should be fun. Will be nice to have it back. Don't get me wrong, the Puma is a joy to drive. It's got firmish suspension, it's got nice wide grippy tyres, the power steering is lovely and responsive, it's got so much power compared to the Fiesta. But my Fiesta's more fun. I think the best way of describing it is the Puma goes around a corner, it doesn't feel like there's any drama. It just does the job. Whereas with the Fiesta, when I go around a corner, it feels like it's about to fall off. It feels like the wheels are about to fall off and die. Oh, but not in a dangerous way. The Fiesta feels a lot more fun to throw around. It really does. Even though it does it slower, it's definitely a lot more fun. But yes, anyway. Come on, just a little bit more, a little bit more. Haven't got time to finish this job today. Yeah, Fiesta repairs Monday. Sure, I was on a different point before I started going on about idiots overtaking me. I'm having one of those days already. Oh well. Oh, that was a convenient point I could have pulled off then for the end of the episode. Because like I say, I do have a limited amount of time. I've got to get a video for 6 o'clock rendered. It's a special one for DF that you asked for ages ago that I have only just got around to doing. And then I've got to get this started rendering. Then after the race, I have to... dickhead. After this race, I have to... after the F1, I have to get this uploaded. No pressure, mod. No pressure. And then we have things to do before some lady comes over to inspect the house for the kitties. We have, yeah, the nice lady from the RSPCA is coming over today. She is... We've got to pull over here. Stop, 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 stop. Nice lady coming over to make sure that the cats are settling in okay, that they're getting on well, living okay. Yes, the cats are doing fine, I'd say. And she'll be over here at about 3 o'clock. So by the time you see this, not only will Lewis Hamilton have won the World Championship, Lewis, no pressure mate, but also will have been given the final, yes, you guys are suitable for looking after cats, even though you've had them for 2 or 3 months now. And there's been no issues. Yeah, on that note guys, thank you very much for watching. I've been Mod. Dream big, I'll see you on Thursday for some more Euro Truck. Don't forget those questions now. Bye bye!